Hi, and welcome to Yoga with Becs. This is yoga for the first day of spring to refresh and renew. I'm Becca, and today I'm in the Dominican Republic. Spinal safety awareness. This practice does not have any forward flexion or twisting. Please read the description below before starting. Now grab your mat and let's find your space. Let's start standing on the mat, and let's take a few minutes to center ourselves. Close your eyes here if you'd like, pressing your feet into the ground, rising up tall through the spine. Take a few deep breaths. Feel the ground supporting you, the nourishing spring air around you, and feel the space in your body. Open your eyes. Let's start at the top of the mat, feet together. We're going to start with Warrior II, Virabhadrasana II. So I'm going to step back with my left leg. Take a big step back, nice and wide. You want your heels aligned with each other, and this distance is going to be at least one leg length apart. Your back leg is flat on the ground, perpendicular to your mat, and your front foot is parallel, pointing forward. So rising up tall, hips to the side here. Now remember, for Warrior II, we're going to bend our front knee to come down, but we're not leaning forward. We're keeping our torso over our hips, arms up parallel. Now bend that front knee, lowering down to a nice right angle. Strong through the legs, pressing into that back foot. Arms are gently outstretched, parallel to the ground. And gently gazing out over the edge of your middle finger. Let's hold for 3 counts. 1, 2, and 3. Now don't come out. We're going to stay here. We're going to do Viparita Virabhadrasana, reverse warrior. So you can relax your back arm down to your leg and touch. Lift your front palm up. Stretch up and out and come all the way back. Let that back arm trace down your leg. And we're reaching up to the sky, up and over to the back, getting a nice stretch through that right side. Keeping that front knee bent. Strong support through the legs. And we're stretching up and back. Your back arm is just gently resting on your leg. Looking up to your top hand, holding for 1. If this is too much for your neck, you can look down at your bottom hand. Holding for 2, relaxing your neck. Hold for 3. Opening up through the chest. And now bring your arms back to Warrior II. Straighten the front leg and come back to the front of the mat. Very nice. Let's do the other side. Take a big step back with your other leg. Again, a very nice and wide stance. Pressing that back foot into the mat. Front foot is forward. Make sure your heels are in line. Arms are up. Stretching up through the spine, hips to the side. Bend that front knee. Down nice and gazing out over the tips of your middle finger. Very nice. Holding for 1. In this practice, we are getting ready for spring. We're opening up our hips. For 2, opening up through the chest, improving our breathing, preparing for the renewal of spring. And 3. And now we're going to come to reverse warrior again. So lower that back arm down, flip the front palm up, reach up and over, keeping your legs strong as you come into a nice stretch on the left side. Reaching up overhead, keeping that front knee bent. Holding for 1, Relaxing through the neck. And 2. And 3. And then stretching back up, coming back out the way you came in to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, and you can come back to standing at the front of your mat. Very nice. Now, let's get more into the hips. Let's take a nice big wide step open. You can face me. We're gonna do goddess pose. Utkata Konasana. So we'll have a nice, again, nice and wide, feet turned out a little bit. Let's rise up through the spine. And we're gonna come down into a nice squat. Bend the knees pointing out over the toes. And keeping that nice and aligned. Sitting down as low as you can comfortably come. Arms parallel to the ground. And then bend your elbows, bring your palms facing each other. And we're gonna hold for 1. This is opening up the hips. Connecting to our feminine energy. And 2, which counts for men and women. And 3. Hold a little longer, you can do it. Strong through the hips, opening up, open up through the chest. And then straighten your legs, release the arms, and come back to center. Beautiful. Come back to the front of the mat, feet together. Let's do chair pose. So we've got our toes touching, heels apart. Rising the arms up overhead to have palms pressing together over your head. And we're gonna maintain our natural curve in our back. And we're gonna sit back as though we had a chair to sit in, but there's no chair, so hold yourself up, please. Now check that you can see your toes. That means you're sitting in the chair properly. And if accessible to you, look up to your hands. Let's hold for 1. Opening up through the chest. And 2. Sitting back into that chair. And 3. And then gently come back up. Release the arms down. And take a deep breath. Very good. All right, now let's come down to the mat. All right, let's do wild thing now. We're gonna really connect into some fun energy for spring. This one is a little tricky to get into. I'm gonna do it twice. First time so you can watch, and the second time we'll do it together. So we're starting in plank. Wrists under our shoulders. Toes on the ground, feet stretched back. So we got that long line from the top of your head to the back of your heels. Finding support through the shoulders. Now I'm gonna bring my right hand to the center, and I'm gonna rotate to the left. So now I'm on the sides of my feet. Hips are pressing up in my side plank. Pressing into each fingertip to support. Strong through the shoulder, don't collapse. Extend to get a good connection there. Now we're gonna lift the top leg up, bend the knee, and step back, touching the ball of the toe to the ground. From here, pressing the hip up, opening up through the heart and chest, and then reaching back beside the ear. So let's do that one more time together. Starting from full plank on both hands and both toes. Bring my right hand to the center. I'm twisting to the left. Hips up, opening up. Sides of the feet are pressing into the ground. Now in one movement, I'm gonna bring my left leg up, bend the knee, and step back onto the ball of the foot. Or you can press your full foot into the ground. Keeping your bottom leg, or what was your bottom leg, flat on the ground, pressing the hips up, opening up through the chest, and then the arm extends past your ear. Let's hold for 1. Opening up, and 2, and 3, and then coming back to center, rotating back around. Let's come to all fours. Take a second here. Take a deep breath. And do the other side. Coming into plank again. All four hands and feet on the ground. Do side plank on the other side. Bring that hand into the center. Rotate to the side. Stretching up, extending through the shoulder. Hips are pressing up. We're going to lift the top leg up. Bend the knee. Step back onto the ball of the foot or the full foot flat. Pressing your hips up. Opening up through the heart and chest. And extending the arm back beside the ear. Holding for 1. And 2. Opening up. Finding that new energy of renewal. Refreshing. And 3. And then reaching back to center. Coming back to all fours. Beautiful. That's a great. Now, we'll finish off with 2 more poses. First, let's come down onto the mat and do fish pose, Matsyendrasana. Another chest opener. So we're gonna lie flat on the mat. Legs are extended out in front of us. Hands are by our sides, palms facing down. And we're going to press, keeping those hips firm on the ground. We're gonna press into our elbows and our palms. We're gonna arch up forward, opening up through the chest, and pressing up, 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 and then lowering down onto the top of your head. We've got a nice stretch of the back here. Shoulders are not crunching up, keeping the neck relaxed, opening up through the throat, opening up through the chest. Hold for 1. And 2. Weight in the elbows, and 3. And then pressing up to release the head. Then bring yourself down. Gentle in your neck. Beautiful. One last pose. Let's do bridge, Setu Bandhasana. Bend your knees. Bring your feet onto the mat nice and close. Again, arms are by your sides, palms down. We're gonna press into our feet, squeeze our glutes, engage the core, press our hips up, chest opening up, supporting onto our shoulders. Really nice. So we're pressing up through the hips, all the way through the back. Now you can bring your hands together, interlace your fingers behind you, tuck your shoulders underneath, and really open up. Pressing into those heels. Knees are parallel to each other. Really opening up to new spring energy. Finding that confidence in ourselves. We'll hold for 2 more counts. And 2. Now release the shoulders out from underneath. Gently lower yourself down. And take a few breaths here. If forward flexion is accessible to you, then you may wish to hug your knees. Give them a little gentle hug. Live a little side to side. If not, just rest here. Take a few breaths. We did a lot of back bends and chest openers, so taking a few deep breaths here will just release, relax any tension in the low back. Now let's roll onto our side. And gently press up. Find a comfortable seated position. If you'll join me, let's chant Om 3 times. Feeling grounded through the sit bones. Sitting up tall. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently open your eyes if you had them closed. Take a moment to thank yourself for connecting with the spring energy of renewal today. Thank your body for supporting you in today's practice. Namaste. Happy first day of spring. Have a beautiful day.